3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Chara and Lars Show. So, guys,
Hi,
this
everyone.
is our first podcast.
Ooh, exciting.
Me and I'm going to be calling.
I know.
It's not going to be Lara. It's not going to be La. It's going to be Nanny B.
I know, but that's what I mean. You're not going to just call me Mum?
I know. Nanny B just rolls off the tongue nowadays.
I'm Mum.
This is Mum.
But for the last 8.5 months, I've now become Nanny B.
Well, it's actually been longer than that because if you think about it, the girls are going to be 9 months next Saturday, and you've been Nanny B since before the girls were born.
Yeah,
Probably
true.
since they were like 12 weeks in my stomach.
True, but you didn't really say it.
No,
until
but I
then.
feel like since May, I'd say since like May, so about 10 months, you've just been Nanny B or
I know.
Nanny Bean, if you know, you
Nanny
know.
Bean.
Let us know, guys,
Yes.
if you know. If you know, you know.
So everyone just knows me as Nanny B, but I do actually have a name, which now you probably know, La, as in Lara. So I'm actually called Lara.
And I'm Charlie, but most people know me as Char.
Not Shah.
Not Char, it's Char.
Char.
Like a choo-choo train. But
So-
everyone calls me Char, but it's Char.
So we thought, why not be called the Char and Lars Show?
Brackets
Just thought it was
podcast.
quite fitting. So
Yeah.
yes, so lots of people have asked for this. So I suppose we'll just now see how it all really goes.
Yep. And it is going to be basically like a chatty podcast.
Yep.
Probably a lot of it's going to be mum related stuff because a
Yep.
lot of my platforms are to do with mum and family and stuff.
Family, a lot of family content, all of that sort of stuff, really. But we don't mind lots of different suggestions about different things. I mean, it can be pets, animal related.
Yeah, it can be anything.
Anything food related, because me and Charlie are both vegans, so it could be food related.
And we want you guys to get involved as well. Like, we've got so many ideas and a lot of them involve you guys getting involved because I think
Yeah.
it's quite fun involving the audience in the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So, and also eventually, if it all like works and kicks off well, we'll have guests come in and do it that way as well. I don't know how we're going to do that.
No.
I don't know, like, if you can do it with a split screen or how that works, but we'll work it out. Or we have to just meet the people, won't we?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure people are willing to travel to be
Yeah,
on things
yeah,
anyway,
exactly. So we may have to do it that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll work it all out. But we'll just see how it all goes. At the moment, we're aiming to sort of post one up every other week.
Yeah, every other week there'll be an upload. What day? Do you think a Tuesday? Because I feel like we need to set a day.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, do you think?
Yeah, so Tuesdays. So
Tuesdays, every other
what, like
Tuesday.
7 p.m?
Yeah, 7
Tuesday at
p.m.
7
every
p.m.
other Tuesday there will be a podcast.
A podcast. And they're going to vary in times. It depends on subjects to how
Mm-hmm.
long we do one for and how long it will last.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just see how it all sort of goes, really.
And I feel like we should introduce ourselves because some people who are on here right now might not know who we
Yeah.
are. We might have just come
But
up
we
randomly.
want to get some new audience in as well, don't we?
Yeah, of
You
course.
know?
So obviously, I'm expecting a lot of the people will have come over from TikTok, so they will know who we are. But I'll
Yeah.
introduce myself first. So I'm Charlie. I am 21 years old, and I have 2 twin girls, and also a dog and a giant rabbit,
And a boyfriend.
and a boyfriend. I haven't been upgraded yet. I'm still on the girlfriend package.
And Charlie is my daughter. So I also have 2 other children. I have Finn, who's 23, and Callum, who's 18. I have a husband who's now Grandad B, but he does have a name, Ian, as well. So that's us. 2 boys both live at home still. And we also have Maisie, who's Finn's girlfriend. So she also lives with us.
A very full house.
Yeah, so it is a very full house. Have dogs, Alice and Pixie, and we also have 4 cats: Muffin, Millie, Nala, and Simba. So that's the Bauer family. So our surname's Bauer because a lot of people also say to me, "Why am I called Nanny
Bauer
B?"
power.
So it is Bauer. So that's us really. Charlie moved out a year and a half ago and pretty much got pregnant straight away. With the
Yeah,
girls.
literally, I moved out in August, and then what?
Well, it was literally like the last day of August.
Yeah, I literally moved out on the 31st of August.
Yeah.
And then what, in October, I was, 5 weeks pregnant or something.
Yeah, so it all happened very quick, but
Yeah.
it didn't come as a surprise. But you know that can be another whole podcast.
Yeah, definitely, because people are always messaging me
conversation.
saying they're so worried to tell their parents about becoming pregnant. So I feel like we should definitely do a video on what mum's reaction was to me being pregnant, because
so that's
I was
one
scared.
of the most asked questions whenever we do lives together is what was my reaction to it all, really.
Do you know what I think? I think it's because it's sometimes quite scary telling your mum something, because you want them to be proud of you, and sometimes you get scared.
And also remember, Charlie was 20, so a lot of people class that as quite young to be pregnant. So I think that's why a lot of people ask the question more than anything, maybe because of your age.
Yeah, definitely. I think, and also because I have quite like a lot of my following as well is quite young, because I'm always looking on the stats and stuff, and a lot of them are quite young. Like a lot of them are like under 25 and stuff.
Yeah,
which obviously is quite young.
Yeah. So that's what. So we'll cover that on a more we'll do and people can ask us questions.
Yeah, because this is more of just like an introducing ourselves, letting you know a little bit about what we are going to be doing on the podcast.
Yeah.
So you guys can know if it's something you are going to be interested in.
So sometimes it will be just subjects that we'll cover. Where we don't need input, and then other times it will be where Charlie will put it out on socials, ask questions.
Mainly my Instagram. So if you want to look out for the questions, then it will be on my Instagram's actually char_mama to twin girls now. So if you was looking to ask any questions or any subjects you want us to talk about, always just give me a DM. Send us any subjects you want us to talk about, any questions you've got, and we'll be happy to answer them on our podcast, because the more suggestions, the better, because it shows that you guys are engaging and you're actually interested in the podcast.
Oh, and I'm 48, because a lot of people do ask me that as well. So, maybe quite a young nan, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm 48. Yeah, I know I look good for my age. And also, I've got to remember on these podcasts, both not to keep going,
Yeah, it's like...
Because Charlie's terrible at saying because we played the game.
Yeah, we got the game.
And literally... before you even start with Charlie, her turn, she starts off with
it's always
So we don't want a lot of in this, to be honest.
Guys, I want to see a count in the comment section of how many times I've said
I know, honestly, because I bet it will be a lot. But it's just what you do, isn't it? So you try not to.
Yeah, when your brain's thinking like
I know.
And it just comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also eventually, like over time, it would be cool if like we had like a proper setup. You know what I mean? Like we've got the mics. We just sat on the bed. Like it'd be cool one day if we could have like like a proper.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll go booming and we get a whole studio. Imagine that. Imagine
it. But I think it's going to be really exciting, guys. So do remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
Yeah. Please comment down below suggestions. If you're going to love it, if you are going to love it, if you think this is a good idea, if it's something that you really want to watch, if you think Tuesday's a good day at 7 p.m, just please put all the comments down below.
Yeah, we need some input, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. And we'll sort of just go from there, really, won't we?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
See how we get on.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's hopefully it's going to be fun. Hopefully there's going to be laughs along the way.
Yeah, we've been asked to do this so much because Mum can talk for England.
I can talk for England.
I get encouraged to talk a lot, but Mum can talk for England. So
I can cover a lot of subjects here, and they could go on a long time. Also, that would be another one. Put in your comments like roughly how long you would want a podcast. When you feel you sort of switch off a bit, like how long do you like long ones? Do you like short ones?
Yeah, you don't want it to be boring. You don't want it to be too long. Where people are like, this is boring now.
Yeah,
I want to turn it off. So like, let us know how long you do want to think. I'm thinking maybe about 20 minutes, half an hour, because I feel like that's a good time.
I think 20 minutes to half an hour.
Because then it's not dragged on too long.
I feel like people like listen to podcasts when they're maybe making a dinner, or like if they're having a bath or things like that. Or maybe sometimes people listen to podcasts when they're doing their jogging and they're exercising.
I sometimes listen to podcasts when I'm driving.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think, that'd be another thing I'd like to know is like when are you going to think about when you're going to listen to a podcast? When does that fit into your day? It's quite interesting to know, really. So
it is.
Yeah. So all good, guys.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
wait
going to try not to say guys a lot. I've already said to Charlie, right, I'm not going to say guys, and now I've just gone and said it. So I'm going to try not to say guys.
But I'm excited to start it proper, because obviously this is just an intro, so this isn't really like
exactly.
like podcast, but this is just the intro to it, and we can't wait to get it started because I feel like it's going to be great fun, and we're going to cover some very good topics.
Yeah, hopefully it's all just going to be full of laughs. I mean, sometimes there may be serious moments. I'm hoping we may not have tears, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
I don't think it'll be me crying. Maybe it'll be you.
No, it definitely won't be Char crying, that's for sure. So yeah, maybe we'll get some more emotion out of Char. Who knows?
Maybe I might turn into an emotional wreck by the end of it.
Exactly. I feel like you are more emotional since you've become a mum anyway.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Like, there's been situations I have cried since becoming a mum that I never thought I would have cried at.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
yeah.
So that's it, guys.
Yeah.
As I say, I'm not going to keep saying guys.
Guys,
I've said it twice
Your
now
word's going to be
already.
guys. Everyone will have to count how many times mum says guys in the comment section. And for me, it'll have to be and it'll be interesting to see.
I know, exactly. But yeah, for now, obviously, Charlie's still doing Bauer Farley Family channel.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. You've already plugged your Insta.
Yeah, we've got TikTok, obviously,
Obviously, TikTok. I feel like most of the people have come from TikTok, but you never know.
It'll be interesting to see. Comment down below also where you've come from.
Yeah.
Like, where you found this podcast.
Or if you've actually just stumbled upon us and you've never ever, I mean, this is going to seem weird to think that you've never seen us, but there were going to be a million people that have never seen us before.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we're like the first time you've seen us.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
And what you're thinking. But
let us
don't
know
be
where
too
you've come
harsh. Don't be too harsh.
Don't be mean to us. If you have something mean to say, just...
Yeah, please don't be mean to us. Please. We don't like... I'm sensitive towards meanness. So yeah, don't be mean to us. If you don't want to say anything nice, then just don't say it to us.
Yes, but if you're something that's like it could be like critical, but like but like not like horrible,
mean.
if you know what I mean. But something you think that's going to help us.
We're up for like opinions and criticism, of course.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes it more exciting, isn't it? So, yeah.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for
Yes.
the proper start of the podcast.
And I hope you're all going to love it.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Bye.